To find the equation of a parabola with a vertex of 0, 0 centered at the origin, you need to be able to find its p-value. So a parabola with a vertical axis has the equation x squared equals 4py with a focus at the point 0p and a directrix of y equals negative p. A parabola with a horizontal axis has the equation y squared equals 4px with a focus at p, 0 and a directrix at x equals negative p. So knowing those facts, we're going to find some equations of a parabola. So we're going to find the equation of the parabola that has at its vertex at the origin and has the specified condition. So all of them are going to be at 0, 0 for the vertex. For the first one, we have a focus at 0, 2. So since it's 0, 2, we know that this fits more in line with the vertical axis, which has a 0, p. So 0, p is the form, so that means our p-value is 2. Simple and easy. The basic form of this kind of parabola is x squared equals 4py. So that's what we're going to use. We're going to plug in our p-value 2 into this equation here and work it out. So x squared equals 4py. X squared equals 4 times 2 times y. So x squared equals 8y. And that is the equation of the parabola. Next, we have a parabola that has a focus of negative 8, 0. So we know that this is going to be more in line with the horizontal, where it's p, 0. And since we're using this one, we're going to use the equation y squared equals 4px. So the basic form for the focus here is p, 0, which means that our p-value here is negative 8. And the basic form of the equation is y squared equals 4px. So we're just going to plug in our p-value and work it out. So y squared equals 4 times negative 8x, which is just going to be y squared equals negative 32x. And there's your equation of the parabola. Next, we have a directrix of x equals 2. Well, if it's x equals 2, it has the basic form of x equals negative p. And that means x equals 2 and x equals negative p are going to work together. So that means negative p equals 2, because we set them equal to each other, and solve for p. So p equals negative 2. And since we're using the directrix form of x equals, that means we are using the basic parabola equation y squared equals 4px. And now we just plug in our p-value. Y squared equals 4 times negative 2x. And then we just work it out, y squared equals negative 8x. So there is the equation of this parabola. Last, we have a directrix of y equals negative 10. And it normally is, since it's y equals negative p for the directrix. So we can set these equal to each other. So negative p equals negative 10. And just divide by a negative 1 or multiply by a negative 1, whichever you prefer. P equals 10. So we now know our p-value. And since the directrix is y equals negative 10, the basic form that connects to it is x squared equals 4py. And now we just plug in our p-value and work it out. So x squared equals 4 times 10y. X squared equals 40y. And this would be the equation for this parabola.